We're so glad you're spending time with us today. Your support is always appreciated here at CSL. Remember, there's several ways to give. As you watch today's service, you can click on the donate button right here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our website, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. It's our brand new app available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Make sure you say hello to everyone today in the comment section and let us know your thoughts. We're so glad you're here. Enjoy the celebration.
Hey, oh, Spirit of God is upon me. 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 Oh, yes. Whew.
Good morning, CSL family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. We're going to stand up and sing our opening song, which is Spirit is in this place, as we do every Sunday.
Energy in here.
Make a joyful noise.
You know how we do. You know how we do. The rose, the rose, the rose. Come on now. Yeah. We have come together as a family. We have come here as we are. Sing it out, sing it out, sing it out now. We have come in arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise a roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit is in this place.
Good morning, everyone. How y'all doing this morning? Good. We're going to feel even better after this service, I assure you. My name's Todd Maznicki, and I'll be your presider this morning. And I want to welcome you here to the Center for Spiritual Living, Fort Lauderdale. Whether you're joining us in person in the sanctuary or streaming on Facebook Live, YouTube, or our own website, cslftl.org, we're so honored that you're here with us. And if you are a first-time guest here in the sanctuary, we're so glad that you're here. We have a gift for you of these mala beads from Bali, and you can get those going to guest services after the service, and just complete a guest card. Let us know your name, your email address, how you found out about us, and that's our special gift to you just for being here. If you're a first-time guest online, please let us know in the comments section, and also go to our website, cslftl.org, and hit the Contact Us tab, and you can complete the inquiry form there. While you're there, please take a tour of our website to learn more about everything that happens here at CSL. And if you sign up for our e-newsletter, you too will be in the know of all the upcoming classes and events that we have here. Please also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, or download our app listed as Center for Spiritual Living FL, which stands for Fort Lauderdale, in the App Store. And we'd love it if you would also reshare our posts or our app with your followers and friends. At CSL, we have an intention statement that says who we are and how we want to be present in the world. So I ask if you please join me in standing. We will all say it together, and afterward, please greet your neighbor with a hello, a handshake, or a namaste, and keep in mind that some people might be still practicing some form of social distancing. So CSL Fort Lauderdale, who are we? We are a loving and diverse spiritual community dedicated to personal growth, healing, and service.
Good morning, everyone. So I could say this one more time. I am Reverend Skip Jennings, and I am still your senior minister. You know, I barely got through Spirits in this place, because, you know, that was the first introduction to CSL when I was online in California in my garage watching y'all. And I heard that song. I said, I know Denise's song. I know Denise. And I just started hitting the harmonies. And next thing you know, I'm up here on stage with Reflection singing it. And as your senior minister, it's always an honor for me to represent the Spirit of God here in front of you. And today is a bittersweet day for me because I stepped down as your senior minister. This is my last service. But I'm just grateful. I'm grateful for this journey. I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I'm grateful for this incredible life, this life known as God. And one of the things I'm very, very, very clear about, there's nothing outside of God. Therefore, everything that we experience, the polarity of experience, the ups, the downs, the rolls, the rounds, all that too is in God. Every tear, every laughter, every moment is in God. That's what I know. So I'm grateful, and I'm grateful. And thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. You know, this is a very high holy day for our Jewish brothers and sisters. Tonight they begin Yom Kippur, and we recognize and we stand with you as we all can look at this as a high holy day. Every day can be a high holy day, but this is the time that we make an amends or atonement. We get to connect with maybe places that we had not been so incredibly high in our vibrations with ourselves, because we are the divine emanation of God. And therefore, our atonement is always with ourselves. So we acknowledge our brothers and sisters from our Jewish faith. Thank you for being a part of this inclusive community. If this is your first time here in CSL, I'm going to ask you to please stand up. If this is your first time, you're visiting for the very first time, stand up so we can give you some love. Yes, hi. Welcome. 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 We welcome you into this space of love. And as our practitioner Todd said, that we have a little gift for you. We have mala beads. Just make sure you sign up on our list, and we will give you your mala beads, and you can use them for many different things. I think I have a mala bead addiction. I'm pretty sure. I know there's a 12-step program for mala beads. There is, truly. Anyway, but, you know, from my heart to your heart, I want to welcome you. So with all our veterans, just repeat after me. Welcome to CSL. Welcome to CSL. We know who you are. We know who you are. You're the divine emanation of spirit. You are the divine emanation of spirit. You are love. You are blessed. And you are a blessing. You have a home. So welcome to CSL. If you're new to our community, we have people known as practitioners, licensed practitioners, and they are the healing hand of our community. They're the ones who pray every single day. They're praying for our community. And I'm so grateful that one practitioner is going to come up and give us our sacred reading and our invocation. Please help me welcome Judith Phelps to the podium.
Today's selected reading comes from the book Meditations of the Heart by Howard Thurman. There is always, in every human relationship and in every private life, some place for humor, for the sparkle of the water of life. It is easy to understand the reason for much of the tension that engulfs us. Sometimes we take our lives so seriously that there is scarcely room on the planet for any other life. There is a sense in which our own problems loom so large that they dominate our entire horizon. And all there is for us to think and feel is that which is central to our particular burdens. We may, all of us, have our moments where it seems that life is taking out all of its grievances upon us, that others around us are permitted to make their purchases of life's bargains while we are forced to pay and pay and pay all that the traffic can bear and more. If this be our mood, then there is no antidote quite like a central chuckle of the spirit. Humor may not be laughter. It may not even be a smile. It is primarily a point of view, an attitude toward experience, a tangent. It requires a certain quality toward the inspired, I lost my place here. It requires a certain quality of objectivity, the inspired ability to step aside and see oneself walk by. To take in the total view is to establish perspective, and many things fall into place. What is extra, what does not belong, becomes the source of the overtone, the chuckle that restores the balance. There is nothing superficial here. There is no cruelty, as is indicated when humor becomes a weapon to embarrass and attack persons. True humor is a weapon, but it is used creatively when it is held firmly in the hands of a man who uses it against himself and his own antics. All the gods of depression, gloom, and melancholy must shriek with alarm when there rings down the corridor of the merry music of the humorous spirit. It means that fear is inroad, that there is deep understanding of the process of life and an expansive faith which advises the spirit, because life is its own restraint. Life can be trusted. What a deadly religion if it has no humor. What a dreary life where the precious venture has not emerged. Thank God for humor, and so it is. So in this moment, I invite you to turn within and step into that inner, most high space, that place of the Holy of Holies, where we are aware of our oneness with Spirit. And I know that in this space, all the qualities of Spirit are exhibited. There is joy, humor, laughter, beauty, love, and it radiates from each of us individually and collectively. So I bless this morning's service knowing that this radiation of love, joy, happiness, beauty is showing forth through each and every one of us, is spreading through the community and beyond to the world. For it is that which makes all one. And in this moment, we would bless Reverend Skip, knowing that the words he shares, the love that he brings forth from his heart, makes a difference in this community, to each of us and to all of us. So I bless this morning service, knowing it is already done and unfolds perfectly. And so it is.
Thank you, practitioner Judith, for radiating all the love that you radiate in this community. It's great. A few announcements. We have many activities here at CSL. For more information and to register, you can go to cslftl.org or on our app. We have licensed spiritual practitioners available for prayer in the sanctuary immediately after service. So would all the practitioners please stand? Thank you, practitioners. If you would like prayer, please see one of these practitioners wearing a purple stole. You can also receive prayer on our prayer line at 954-990-5625 or receive prayer from the app by clicking on the prayer button. Also, there is a prayer box in the lobby. Simply fill out a card and place it in the box. Please don't leave with anything heavy on your heart and receive prayer from a practitioner today. Our youth center meets every Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Our wonderful team shares the same themes that we teach here, but during the service, feel free to swing by before or after the service to learn more. Starting October 1st, Zen Pike is going to be presenting Flow Yoga and its monthly membership to unlimited yoga classes. Cost is $75 per month or $20 per class. Please join Judith Phelps and Pat Hanley for the class entitled From Whence We Came. This class is a deep dive into the brilliant minds of the New Thought founders. Class begins on Wednesday, October 4th from 6:30 to 8:30 for 8 weeks, and cost is $220. I took this class and it was very enlightening to know the history and the people and their experiences that inspired Ernest Holmes and his Science of Mind text and teachings, and Pat and Judith are master teachers. So I encourage you to attend that class. Please also join Dr. Chris Michaels on another spiritual journey to Thailand and Cambodia. There are only a few spots open, so sign up today. Please join Fran Winslow for a new and exciting class called Mental Equivalence. In this class, you will discover how to expand your thinking so that your greatest desires may be demonstrated in your life. Class begins on Tuesday, October 17th from 6:30 to 9 for 5 weeks, and cost is $125. Our annual gala will be on Saturday, February 24th. You will find a voting slip located on your chair. Please vote for your theme preference for the next 2 Sundays. We've already voted once last week, and you can vote all 3 times. You may place your ballot in the basket during the offering or in the ballot box located in the lobby. Please join us immediately following service for a reception in honor of Reverend Skip. Refreshments will be provided. Please note that the Wisdom Circle will meet after the reception for Reverend Skip. And lastly, remember to visit our book stand in the lobby where you can purchase the Book of the Month and other publications for your spiritual growth. Grab a t-shirt or 2. Proceeds help to support our CSL community. Thank you, everyone.
Forget your trouble.
Happy day.
Oh my, we're striking the stage a little bit here. Wow. You know, again, one of the hardest things to do is to get up and to give a talk after this crew gets up here and does their business. But we're changing around just a little tiny bit today, and something I really want to do, and I want to leave here with an opening. I wanted to remove the podium because, you know, when we step up here as ministers or as reverends, it's a part of the drag. See, we're all in drag. We all have our covering of what we wear and what we do, and the truth is that we're all divine emanations of spirit. And I wasn't sure what God had in store for me today, but I knew that I wanted to give something from my heart to you. I decided that I was going to do and share parts of my life. I want to share parts of my practice. I want to share meditation with you. I want to do a reading with you. And I also know that this is a time of transition. And I know that, you know, I love how God orchestrates everything, because the one thing that I've been doing quite a bit of is crying. But I also know the medicine of life and the medicine and the healing has been in the laughter. You know, one of the greatest gifts of coming here is growing as a minister, growing as a person, as a man of God, and opening up my heart, just opening up my heart and loving. One of the things I always joke with Dr. Chris and with Fran, I said, you know, I'm going to teach a class that is entitled Things They Do Not Tell You in Ministerial School. I use colorful words, though. It is really a growing time. When you step up here Sunday after Sunday and the weight of the community is upon you and this is your responsibility, you grow. I remember my teacher, Michael Beckwith, says, you're not there to grow a ministry, the ministry will grow you. So I do know at this time that I'm here, I've grown. A couple of people have asked me this week, are you sad that you came here? And I said, no. The most important thing I could have done was to come here and be with you. And for that, I am so incredibly grateful. And I love how the universe really orchestrates everything, because it is laughter, the power of joy we're talking about. And I believe it comes at a perfect time when we are in a space of transition. And with transition, the most challenging thing that I read about transition is changing jobs, new relationships, or breaking up a relationship in new home. I'm doing 3 all at once, which I am so grateful. I'm grateful for my partner, Jerry, that we get to laugh together. That's the thing that I love about being with Jerry, is that we laugh, and we laugh all the time over the silly little things. Laughter has been my healer for these very challenging times. So this whole month has been embracing your spiritual journey. That has been our theme, and I want to thank Fran and Reverend Tina, who spoke about embracing our journey and allowing me to have the time off that I needed for healing. And finishing this month about embracing the spiritual journey, I realized that this journey, no matter what it looks like, no matter what we experience, no matter what we do, it's about spiritually waking up and reawakening and reawakening and reawakening. See, there is no spot that God is not. There is no spot that this love does not reside. So our awakening is awakening to the divine presence that lives within us. This is our journey. It's a journey with no destination, and I truly know this. Once, it's like in my yoga classes, when we finish a certain hard pose, we stop and we go, ta-da! But in spirit, there is no real ta-da, because once you learn something, there will always be more for you to learn. So I've been studying about laughter this week, and one of my best friends online right now, Bill, he's a comic writer and screenwriter, and we laugh a lot together. And we're studying how important laughter is, so I've been watching comedians. I've been reading funny little passages to just lift my spirit. Have a small little video I want you to see about laughter. Jerry?
Humor can obliterate fear. You can't be afraid when you're laughing, period. And in the operating room, when people had incredible fear, and one said, "Thank God all these wonderful people are going to take care of me," I said to her, "I've worked with them for years. They're not wonderful people." She bursts out laughing. Everybody in the operating room is laughing because they know Crazy Siegel, and the fear is gone, and she does beautifully. But that's the thing I learned, to bring up the kid, bring up the humor. It's shock therapy, but it stops people and gives them other options.
So when I first got here, I was getting a lot of texts, even more so than I normally got. And I got here, I was getting texts from all over the world, literally, people here at CSL, LA, Europe. And I found myself one day getting annoyed. Oh, here comes another text, here comes another text, wah, 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 here comes another text. And I went into meditation and I heard a simple feeling, and I heard it in my head: change your text notification. So I did. I found the perfect one. I have not changed it back. Jerry, you want to play that text notification for me? Just listen. Okay, that's good enough. You can't be sad when you listen to a baby cry. I believe the babies come to give us love, to show us how to love. So when you hear a baby laughter or cry or whatever, that is God in action. I believe that joy is an absolute principle. It is an absolute quality. It is a divine quality that's always available. But then there are activations of joy, like a baby laughter or a song or a loved one. But this joy, the power of the joy, is recognizing the joy lives within you. So it doesn't matter what you're going through, joy is always available for the activation if we're willing. So I have my t-shirt on today, Flow, and it's a principle I've been teaching for over 20 years. Flow stands for faith, love, openness, and willingness. And my yogis know this. Have faith. Have faith in the joy. Have faith in what you experience. Have faith in spirit. Have faith in God. Have faith in each other. And our biggest journey is to learn to love ourselves. That's our biggest journey. And to recognize the love that we are, the unconditional love, not the love that you're being in the midst of love because someone loves you. We are here to understand and to recognize unconditional love within us. The O stands for open. Be open. Be open to new ideas. Be open to new ways of practicing. I believe that we get into a stuck box in this new thought movement. We get stuck. We hear a principle, go, that's a principle. Boom, boom, boom. There's nothing wrong with that. But be open to expanding. Because I believe that we're not here to have a new thought. We're here to have an expansive thought and a new feeling. I believe this is one of the reasons why our forefathers left traditional religion. They felt like they were in a box. So be open to experiencing more joy. And the W is always willing. Be willing. We must be willing to do the work. We must be willing to sit, meditate, pray. We must be willing. And within our willingness comes infinite possibilities. So today we allow the flow to happen through and as us. One of the things I do know is that reading spiritual texts are so important to our spiritual development. I want to read a little bit about joy. This book is called 40-Day Mind Fast Soul Feast. And this book is written by Michael Bernard Beckwith. And this book opened me up to having a fast from my thinking, from the negative thinking, and really having a soul feast of connecting with spirit within me. And this reading is entitled The Soul's Organic Freedom. And Michael quotes Ernest Holmes, "The divine plan is one of freedom. The inherent nature of man is ever seeking to express itself in the terms of freedom, because freedom is the birthright of every living soul." He writes this: "There's a wise Zen saying that says you cannot stop birds from flying around your head, but you can prevent them from making a nest in your hair." If I had hair, it would be a big old afro. It would be out, and some days it would be a blonde afro. As you begin to mature spiritually, you will discover that although you cannot stop the world's chatter about lack of limitation whirling around you, you can prevent it from lodging into your consciousness. See, some of us are in the midst of our lack of limitation. May it be our health, may it be the abundance, may it be the choices that we make in our personal life. But it doesn't have to stay in our consciousness. And he goes on to write how, through meditation, affirmative prayer, the compass of your awareness develops the habit of continuously turning into the direction of spirit for intuitive guidance, wisdom, joy, peace, and love. See, this is an inside job. He also writes this: "Now, I'm not suggesting that you should deny that the noisy birds of limitation sometimes fly around you in your experience, begging to throw some crumbs of attention. What I am saying is that by staying your attention on the changeless reality of your authentic self, you will experience an inner freedom from things that distract you from your awakened nature." See, we're all waking up, but we get distracted. We get distracted with the little trinkets of life. We get distracted with all the things that we think that we need. Don't be distracted. He also writes this: "This day set your intention to silently converse with spirit in the language of your heart." See, joy is a heart language. My sister Jeannie Looper Smith will tell you that. If it is the peace that you seek, first, go to the source residing in the altar within. If it is joy which you long, commune with its source in meditation. I believe that joy, laughter, begins with meditation. I want to speak a little gratitude for this room. I want to speak a little gratitude for the things that we've done since I've been here. It was my intention that I would hug everybody. I'm a huge hugger. That's why I stand at the door and I hug people. After coming out of isolation in the pandemic, it was like I wanted to hug. And at the time, California was still shut down. Florida was like, what pandemic? I arrived here going, where's that mask? What mask? I came from the home of mask, known as California, but it was a place where I could really express my true nature. See, I'm a heart person. And I use my head so I can bring the sense of my heart into this experience. See, don't get it twisted. As heart people, we also use our heads. We began our yoga programs here, and some of y'all have taken the yoga class or two. And I love where we're going with the next stage of the yoga club and bringing more people from the outside into the center to do more yoga. See, yoga is a spiritual practice. It is a moving meditation. Some days we will be holding a pose and you have no choice but to dive deep into what you are experiencing. I love how our attendance in our classes grew. Our attendance grew and grew because you were hungry for spiritual studies. I love our retreats. We did some very successful retreats here. We came together in this sanctuary and we just prayed, we meditated, we did sound bowl healings, we practiced. I love how we shifted the way our service looked up here. I wanted more people to join in and to be a part of this inclusive community. I wanted people to come up and be seen. It was my intention that our practitioner corps would grow and the practitioners would be up on stage here doing our prayers. Zen Pike, I'm so proud to be a part of the team. But Zen Pike came out of a visioning session I had with Spirit. And I was asking God, what is the next iteration of bringing funds into this space? And I heard CSL University. And I went to the board and they said, oh, this is good. Then I went to Chris and we started to develop. This idea came out of my visioning. That's how important visioning is. And look where we are right now with Zen Pike being launched. You know, I loved Havana Nights. I loved that Maria and we got together and we did, you know, Jim Woods, we put together a very heightened energy and vibration through through our Havana Nights. I loved that experience. The other thing I want to leave with you is live your core values. Live your core values of love, of oneness, of healing, of abundance, spiritual growth, sacred service, diversity, and inclusivity. These are what you stand for. This is what this community stands for. And we can only be a divine emanation of these core values by connecting with them within ourselves. Meditate, meditate, meditate. One of the things I get to do every week is be on a meditation app called Insight Timer, and some of y'all follow me. Insight Timer is a very special place. It is a meditation app where you can get thousands of free meditations. Meditate. It will change you. You will find the joy within you. So I want to meditate with you. I want us all to take a moment and just to open our consciousness to this experience of meditation. This meditation helped me to get through the pandemic. It came out in the middle of it. It came out right when George Floyd was murdered. This was released. So I want to share this with you. I want to be able to meditate with you. I want you to feel this with me. So open up your hearts and let's listen. Go ahead and Cherry, play the meditation, please. Let's go within, just breathe.
There is a place within you that knows how to surrender. This knowing is free of fear. This is where you remember that your strength is in your listening and in welcoming your own tenderness. This place is where you see change as an ally, not an enemy. We are all learning this, finally. This place within you is always at peace, always at rest. You're entering this new beginning where the crucial test is how fluently you can usher forth your truest softness. We are in uncharted territories. We see unimaginable changes. And we're also seeing undeniably emergent harmonies. And we're listening. This time lands us in a slower cadence, a softer stance, a steady release of what's no longer needed, a burgeoning understanding of what it means to let go. We're learning to release the achievements, the possessions, the perfection, to immerse ourselves in the present, the nectar of introspection, real connection. We're learning to give nature the space to teach us her finest lessons yet. We cannot cling to things any longer. We cannot rush forward and think that's conquering. We cannot stay rigidly fixed in our ways. It's our time now to trust, respect, and conjure our finest love. And it's waking us up. What is love? Love is when you allow yourself to feel and release, to heal and be free of any fear you were holding a moment ago. Love is when you welcome the energy of kindness and acceptance to prevail over the diminishing shapes of your most compelling resistance. Love is when you invite yourself to reconnect to your community and to be wrapped up in our unbridled, unconditional acceptance of you. Love is what's emerging in this time of inexplicable reckoning. Love is seeing deeply to the pain inside and finding our hearts hurtling toward the next freedom, the next unified cry for peace. Love is this healing, and it's precisely what you were born to bring. Take one deep breath. May these words interpret our silent pleas to recall our presence in this larger, vast family. Our fallible, earnest, beautiful species. This is when we uncover our strength and our unity. Take one deep breath with me. We wear a veil, collectively, a specter of forgetting that will never lift until we commit ourselves to accepting that our differences are what make us holy. How are we to know what's random and what's purposeful? How can we remind ourselves that what is tragic is also magical? Our work is to consistently offer up our questions and continue learning. What we see clearly is that nature presents us every day with proof of her yearning for more quiet and deepening respect. And this moment in time might be her most poignant, painful, magnificent teaching yet. Let's take one deep breath. Compassion must be our all-encompassing commitment. We are being called to acquaint ourselves with the wisdom of empathy and rise up together in a field of plentiful remembrance that compassion is what we are. And as we practice this state of wholehearted grace, sensing waves of exhilaration with each new change, we savor the adventure, just as we would some ephemeral embrace. We slow down, we soften, we listen again. We take one deep breath. Never forget, you are here to take your soul family into your heart. Let their kindness burst within you like so many stars, and choose what you believe. Because what you believe becomes who you are. Let's welcome more sweetness into our hearts. Let's invite opportunities for uninterrupted thought. Let's go back to the beginning and stop fighting battles that never needed to be fought. Let's sit still. Let's tell stories, make art, and let go. Let's remind one another to love and to know that we are humbled yet worthy, stumbling and full of light. Let's amplify our connections to nature, to each other, to our own insights, so that when this road twists and some perception of failure seems to suddenly arise, we remember we are here together to shine one light. Take one deep breath.
Yes. We are here to shine love and light, the same light. That is why we're here. I want to thank Dr. Chris and the Board of Trustees for giving me the greatest learning experience of my life. I want to thank this community for holding me for the last 2 years and supporting me. Every practitioner, every minister, every staff person. I want to thank my mother who's online right now. She's like, you're going down to Florida sun, God's got you. Thank you, Mom. I want to thank my family in Atlanta and my family all over the world that watches, Bill and David. This has been the most incredible experience of my life. I want to thank my Bali family that's here and Cricket's here and everyone that's taken any of a retreat with me or a class with me. I want to thank you, Jerry, my partner. I want to thank you for bringing so much joy in my life. CSL, I love you. I love you. I love you. And as I end all my broadcasts, I always say transformation is a choice, and we can choose today. Thank you, CSL. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. Okay, got through it. Yes. Only shared one tear. That was it. One man tear. That was it. So I've been crying all week, though. The ugly cry, too. But I'm so grateful. And this is the time that we get to share in our sustainability. And if you're new, this is the time that we move into our 3 T's. We always talk about the time, your talents, and your treasures. Your time is service. Sacred service helps us to be sustainable. I know you have talents that you want to share. There's a gala that's coming up, so get ready to share your talents. And also your treasure. We're going to pass the basket. So I'm going to ask all of our ushers to come up with the basket. And this time that you get to give from your heart. And the reason why we give, because the money that comes through transmutes into paying the bills, the electricity, your chairs you're sitting in. And every Sunday, it's close to about $55 per Sunday, per chair, to continue to keep our center moving forward. I want to thank all our TPL members. Thank you, TPL. TPL, the prosperous life, helps us to continue to work in a judicial way. The money comes out of your account on a monthly basis. So if you want to share into this automatic way of sharing your gifts, please let us know. So thank you, TPL. And thank you for this opportunity. Our TPL program has grown, and I'm so grateful that you are a part of this. At home, don't miss your blessing, because I believe as we give, we shall receive. You can go to our website, cslftl.org, and hit the give button, and it drops down. You are able to give, or go to our app. And when I got here, we were right above 1,000. Now we're over 1,000 downloads for our app, so we're out there in the world. So thank you for downloading our app. Let's say a little prayer. I invite us to go within. So how good it is to be in the presence of God, and knowing that this spirit, this universe is abundant, prosperous. It is filled with love, and this is who and what we are. So I am grateful that all the monies that come through the store today and whenever helps us to continue to share this message of love and inclusivity, that these doors may stay open for the generations to come and to come and to come. So I give thanks. I simply allow it to be. And so it is. Amen. All right, ushers, please go out and multiply. Thank you.
We're doing another song in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month. Dar amor para después pedir, hay que perdonar para poder seguir. Recuerda que tenemos solo un viaje de ida y hay que darle gracias siempre a la vida.
No, we're running.
A la vida, a la vida, a la vida. Oye, abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. A
Abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la 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 la
Cuando estés perdido y no sepas dónde vas, recuerda dónde vienes y también te sentirás. Siempre la lluvia están bajo consejos de mamá, por la bendición de tus ancestros llegarás. Tambor, tambor, tambor que llama el tambor. Tambor, tambor, tambor de mi madre tierra. Tambor, tambor, tambor que llama el tambor. Tambor, tambor, tambor de mi madre tierra.
Oye, abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. Abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la 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 la.
Caer es permitido y levantarte es obligado. Pedirle piedras al vecino si el cristal es golpeado. Pero que la gran noche asiste nunca te volverá. Que con la bendición de tus ancestros llegarás. Tambor, tambor, tambor que llama el tambor. Tambor, tambor, tambor de mi madre tierra. Tambor, tambor, tambor que llama el tambor. Tambor, tambor, tambor de mi madre tierra.
Oye, abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. Abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la 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 la. Oye, abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. Abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. La 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 la. Oye, abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida. Abre tus ojos, mira hacia arriba, disfruta las cosas buenas que tiene la vida.
That's a fantastic movie celebrating Hispanic.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you, Reflections. Thank you, Maylene. Thank you. Yep, we're there. Thank you. Let's just take a moment just to recognize this space that we're in, space of God, space of love. I'm going to ask you to go within. Just close your eyes and just take a moment. I want you to remember a time that you felt completely held and loved. Remember a time that you felt the absolute presence of Spirit. I want you to remember a time that you felt so much joy you could not contain it. I want you to open yourself up to experiencing more joy in your life. Feel the vibration of the crown chakra. It's opening up your hearts and feeling the love. Feel the joy. Feel the oneness. It's the sound that brings us into alignment. It brings us into this space. It softens the heart, softens the mind, allow us to see our infinite possibilities, which is our life. Take a deep breath in. Big exhale. Joy is our birthright. Love is our true nature. And when we continue to open ourselves up, we will know the truth. Let's come together in alignment with one sacred Om. Let's take a deep breath in. Big exhale. Let's inhale for our Om. Inhale. And so it is. So I have the privilege of inviting up our Board of Trustees up to the stage. And so, Board, if you're here, come on up. And yeah, hi y'all.
I want to take this moment as really one of the members of the Board of Trustees, and I know I speak for everyone here today, to express our appreciation to you, Rev Skip, for all the service you have done in the last 2 years for us. And, you know, a few of the members have come up to me lately and said how sad they were that you are leaving. And I said, no, you're not leaving, you're merely transitioning to really a greater mission, extending our reach, sharing your gifts. Zen Pike is going to make a difference in a lot of people's lives. Yes. You're also continuing on teaching yoga here and taking us on wonderful retreats.
Yes.
And, but it's important in this moment that we stop and we really thank you You know, you've opened our hearts so much. We have all felt love, have we? And you've made such a difference, and we love you so much, and we honor you, and we are so excited to see the next stage of your journey with us.
Thank you.
We love you very much.
Thank
so, Maya, we decided you needed a little self-love, self-care, little spa service. And so,
Wow. Thank you.
and we give you these flowers because they represent to us the passion that you have shared with us so much.
Thank
Love
you.
you so much.
Love you too. Love you.
Okay.
Okay, I'll put it up there. What I do want to say to the Board of Trustees, thank you. Thank you. I really love y'all. I love you, and I love what we got a chance to do here. And I'm glad that I continue on in a different capacity, working with Dr. Chris and working with Zim Pike. So, Board, thank you for support. Thank you for your love. And thank you, community. Thank you so much. I love you. I love y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, family. Thank you. And Fran, how apropos it is, I don't even have the affirmation for us up here, as usual on these days. We all have an affirmation, and let's say this together before we get out of here. Let's stand up, and you're probably sitting on your affirmation. So repeat after me, line by line, and here we go. Today I activate joy. Within and celebrate the love that is my true nature. And so it is. All right, we get to remember this together. There's only one Spirit, there's only one life, and that is the life of God. That is a life of joy, that is a life of love, that is a life of compassion and kindness and beauty. This one light is who and what we are. And as we have this opening and this realization of our oneness with Spirit, we know we carry these messages into a world that is hungry for love, that's hungry for joy, hungry for compassion. We are the beacon of lights. And I celebrate this community, and I give thanks for this community as we carry on this mission, that we may change the world one session, one spirit, one Sunday at a time. I give thanks, and so it is. Amen. Amen. All right, we're going to be here. Well, they're going to be here at 10:30 next week, same time. Please join us, and we get to sing our favorite outro song. This is Our Wish. Come on, let's do it. Maylene. I love you. This is my wish.
My wish for the world, that peace will find its way to every boy and girl. This is the time for harmony. Let love be the song that everybody sings. Fill the air with joyful noise, ring the bells and raise your voice. Let there be peace on earth. Peace on
Thank you for taking part in today's live stream. Your participation means so much to us. Remember, there's several ways to give. Click on the donate button here on Facebook or donate at our homepage, cslftl.org. There's also a regular giving program called TPL, where you can set up a monthly contribution. You'll find details on our webpage, cslftl.org. Here's a great way to stay in touch with CSL Center for Spiritual Living. Our brand new app is available in the App Store under Center for Spiritual Living, FL, and that's Florida. Stay in touch, and thank you again for participating in our live stream. We'll see you soon.